Well, Brandon Axelrod here on News Channel Nebraska and the University of Nebraska. President Hank Bounds joining us again for our weekly segment. And this week, the topic that's close to Nebraskans' hearts that we'll be touching on is national defense. So President Bounds, the University of Nebraska, is in pretty elite company when it comes to the anti-terrorism research that the university is doing. Could you expand on exactly what that is and how we're contributing?
Brandon, we really are. We are one of 13 national institutes. We're in company with MIT, Stanford, Penn State, Hopkins, some of the most elite institutions in the country. We are connected through our partners at Stratcom, and our focus area is to combat weapons of mass destruction. So that means cyber, it means nuclear, it means chemical, and it means biological. We started this program about 6 years ago with an $84 million contract with the Department of Defense. We were successful in every task order, and the new 5-year contract is $93 million. And in the first year of that contract, we've almost completely fulfilled our mission. And so we expect that limit will go up significantly, and so it's really exciting for the university and for the state of Nebraska.
Well, when you speak about what the university is doing, can you delve a little bit further in some of those research projects the university and faculty are doing in national defense?
Absolutely. I'll do the best I can. Some of it I can't talk about because it's at a classified level where I don't even know some of the things that we're doing. We're working in countries around the world. We're doing we're doing everything from being the Department of Defense's go-to entity when it comes to infectious diseases like Ebola. We are doing work around social media of extremism in the Middle East. We are developing monitoring tools to help our warfighters better detect chemical or biological agents. Really, we are doing work across the board to include creating better cyber defense systems for the Department of Defense.
Well, and this goes with good timing because you just returned from a trip to Washington, D.C., where you toured the National Strategic Research Institute, and you met leadership there. So can you fill us in on what all happened in D.C.?
We did. So every year we take a group of our regents to D.C. We make visits to the Hill. We meet with our delegation, and on this trip we visited one of the classified research centers that we have. We have several of them around the country. This is the largest one. We do millions of dollars of research work for the Department of Defense at this particular location. Lieutenant General Bob Henson is our founding director. He's retired. He leads it, and you need someone of that stature to be able to connect with the leadership at the Pentagon and all the various federal agencies. Our partner at Stratcom is General John Hyten, who cares a lot about this subject. We spend a lot of time together really thinking about what the university can do, what academia across the country can do to make certain that we give our warfighters the safeties, you put the safety things in place that need to be there to help make certain that they come home safely. But also, it's not just about protecting warfighters. This is as much about keeping Americans safe as anything else. So something that really should make Nebraskans very, very proud.
Anything that stuck out to you specifically that was enjoyable on that trip more so than anything else?
I think if you spoke to the regents, they would tell you how incredibly proud that they are of the work that our faculty are doing to keep Americans safe.